I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in the SRT, but it feel like a Rari. And she calling my phone, I'm blowing up, she say I'm sorry. I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me.
Alright, so today we in here, like I said before in the last video, we got a Yukon in here. It's a 0713 model, so same as what I did last time, except this one is 2-wheel drive, and we're gonna be throwing on another Maxtrac. I've been trying to get everybody in as much as I can, and then I moved this week, so this one's gonna definitely be a quick one, but thankfully it's 2-wheel drive, so it shouldn't take me too long at all. I'm about to go ahead and get up in here, start taking off a lot of this stuff, at least get the struts out, because I'm gonna go take it to my buddy's shop. We can go ahead and get those knocked out as well, and then just take everything else off. I mean, with these 2-wheel drives, y'all seen a million videos, it ain't shit to do these. But yeah, man, the struts the only thing that really take the longest time. You got some rough country upper control arms. I'm about to take all this stuff out the box. I got the struts in the car already because I'm gonna take those. But yeah, man, we just getting it done. So guess we'll pick up. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing in the air, take the wheels off, start ripping off the front suspension, and then we'll just go from there. So let's go ahead and get to it. If you see me and I got Bojangles before I start working on your truck, just know that I'm motivated. I'm ready to go. This shit gonna be perfected, I promise you that. But all right, so getting down to the nitty gritty, got everything in the air, about to lower it on the jack stands. I just wanted to do a little quick look on everything, and first thing that I kind of noticed was that the camber bolts were the same way. That one's supposed to be turned the other way. That one's the right way. Don't look like that one's too tight, because whenever I just tried to take this brake caliper bolt off, everything shifted back, and there was a little bit of camber wear, or a lot of it, on this tire. So that was probably the explanation for all that, because yeah, that control arm wasn't locked in place, so the alignment was pretty much just wherever it wanted to go. So glad that I get some of this stuff in, because a lot of the times, man, a lot of people don't know about shit like this, and then they drive around with it, and then they be trying to wonder what happened or what's going on. Just getting everything taken off for right now. I'm gonna try to rush out real quick, try to get all this shit out. Shouldn't take me long at all, because like I said, I don't got to deal with the diff, I ain't got to deal with the axles and all that shit, so all good to go with that. And then we should be good to go. So let's get back to it. Just wanted to show y'all what was going on with that side, because yeah, I had a lot of questions, and that was the answer. So let's get back to it. All right, so got pretty much what I need out so far. As far as the struts, I can get all the rest of this shit taken out in 2 minutes, so not gonna worry with that right now. I'm about to go ahead and slide to knock these struts out real quick, and then we'll get the rest of this shit taken off. I got this tie rod off. The other side is pretty damn seized in there. Not too sure how that happened, but a lot of this stuff was pretty loose or put in the wrong way. So like I said, I'm glad that I was able to come through, look at everything, and at least get my eyes on it. That way I can let them know if there's anything wrong. But honestly, looks like everything held up pretty good, and he's replacing everything that needs to be replaced. So yeah, man, about to hit the road, man, and then we'll probably come back either later on today if I have time, or tomorrow morning, and get the rest of this stuff knocked out. But this is pretty much it for the 2-wheel drive shit. Cross member spindles, sway bar drop brackets, and then I got the rough country upper control arms that'll be going on. So that's pretty much it, man. You got to cut the tie rods and all that shit. Dust shield's already been cut, because this truck has been lifted before, I can tell, because the middle cross member ain't in there anymore, and the dust shields were cut. So this definitely had a lift on it before. But yeah, man, just getting to it. So about to hit the road, and then we'll pick back up either later on or in the morning. So let's get to it. All right, so getting back in here, it's the next morning. Got the struts knocked out, and they ended up going pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all this shit taken care of now. So now all I gotta do is take the uppers out, lowers out, sway bar out, and then once I get that drop down, everything will be out. I can throw the cross members in, start throwing those together with the bolts, put the lowers back in and all that shit, and then put the aftermarket rough countries upper control arms in, and then pretty much that'll be it, man. Ain't too much with this kit here, especially whenever it's on a 2-wheel drive. So it's really just plug and play. You ain't gotta fuck with the diff, you ain't gotta fuck with axles and all that shit and try to get the fitment right and all that. The only thing that I've been really wrestling with is this tie rod right here is pretty seized on here, so I'm gonna have to heat that one up, torch it a little bit, and then should be good to go to get it off, so that way I can cut them. That's the only thing I gotta cut, because like I said, the dust shield's already cut from previous lifts, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw those on the hubs or the spindles, and then we'll just work up from there. But yeah, I definitely should have this shit done today, now that I got the struts back and situated. And yeah, so should be a quick one, man. I'm trying to make the video a little bit longer just because I know this shit gonna be quick versus the last one. But yeah, man, just straight SUVs and Maxtracs, man. That's it. All right, wouldn't be a backyard build if we weren't dealing with some bullshit. So as you see, the fucking sway bar bolts, they broke, both of them on this side. And then on this side, I ended up getting the bracket on, but you see, got the cutoff wheels and all type of shit. I had to flatten out one of the studs, and then I used the new bolt on the other side, because I'm not about to keep dealing with this shit, man. Every time I get a newer 07 or up fucking SUV or truck that is GM and it has the same sway bar fucking setup, if it has any type of rust, a slight bit of rust, it don't matter how much PB, how much fucking torch you put at it, it's not gonna fucking come off. Both of them broke on each side. One bolt came out flawlessly. All right, so got the front suspension pretty much situated. Got the cross members in right now, and I got one side put together. I got the hub on the spindle, got the caliper attached. Just gotta tighten up everything with the uppers and everything like that. But yeah, this side's pretty much done. Just gotta put the sway wire link in and tighten it up. And then about to get started on this side, and this side should be pretty quick, just like the other side. Everything fit pretty good. Everything's just going on pretty smooth as it should. I got the sway bar drop brackets situated. I had the extra bolts for the actual sway bar, but for the mount I ended up having to use the nuts out of the kit to snug up to the stud that broke, and it worked out pretty well. I just had to shave off the bottom of the bolt where it's shredded. That way the bolt could slide up without cross threading. But yeah, man, that's about it. So hopefully in the next couple minutes I should be able to get this thing on the ground, pull it out, and then just get the alignment situated. Told them that I'd probably have it done by tomorrow, and once I get out of here today, everything will be pretty much finalized. I can park it outside, and then whenever he wants to come get it tomorrow, he can come pick it up. And then yeah, man, that'll be another one for the books. But like I said, man, it ain't too much with these. As I always say in the two-wheel drive videos, just literally take off and put on. And ain't no extra shit underneath. It's pretty simple. So that's why I always go with a two-wheel drive whenever I want to build me a truck, just because I ain't got to deal with the diff shit. I ain't got to drop it or cut anything off of it or do any extra shit, because like I said, it takes a whole extra day most of the times when I gotta do a four-wheel drive. So yeah, but I'm about to go ahead and get back to it. This rain about to start battering this building, so I ain't gonna be able to hear shit. All right, so got it up in the air, or got it on the ground now, and everything's looking good. Got the wings, the usual Maxtrac wings per usual. This, like I said, like the last one, it's pretty damn stiff. Once he kind of drives it around and breaks these shocks in, should be good to go. I had to put these sketchy ass spacers on here because it was definitely hitting back here. And this is what I tell a lot of people a lot, is if you're going with a lift kit, really don't matter what wheels you go with. If they're 26s, you might be able to get away with the space in there, but these are 24s, so the tire hits exactly where the upper control arm is. Usually on a 26, you can fit it on there, and it'll barely be enough for you to skimp by. But yeah, with 24s, definitely need to have a spacer. I'd say probably just do like a 1.5 in the front, and then do a 2 in the back, just so that way you got equal, you know, spacing. But with this one, has a 1.5 in the front. Alignment's pretty fucked up, but you can kind of see really ain't no difference. Not sure what's changed in the Maxtracs, because like I said before, when I used to put them on, you know, about a year ago, they definitely increased the track width. just like the rough country. But I think these, they kind of slim these down a little bit, because these are pretty even out the box. So this one has a spacer on it as well. So as soon as I get the wheels straight, I should be able to, you know, tighten up everything as far as the wheels, torque them down the spec, and then I'll pretty much just check everything else out, and then I'll just pull it out, take it down the road for a ride, just to make sure everything's set in place good. Come back, check it out all over again, and y'all know the motherfucking routine. Y'all know how we do in here. But yeah, man, she pretty skint back. I ain't gonna lie to you. Took everything apart last night and just started working a little bit, and then came back in here this morning, had the struts knocked out and everything. So came in here and just threw everything else on, and this is a 2-wheel drive front lift. This is what I started out doing. It was really just like 2-wheel drive front lifts, 4-wheel drive front lifts. That's all people were getting back in the day, or at least a couple years ago. But now, you know, you got some people who come in with the full lift, some people come in with the half lift. You know, I like to express a lot of people will be like, oh, you're 1 in a million, bro. Yeah, I bet fucking so, but I'm the 1 in a million that's gonna double check and make sure that everything is how it's supposed to go. I've seen a lot of shit come in to my shop from other shops. They just, yeah, they drop the ball a lot, and I've seen camera plates flip backwards, or camera bolts flip backwards. I've seen a lot of shit. I've seen hubs fucking, you know, not even tightened up. I've seen wheels fucking not even torqued down. I could literally spin the lug nut off. It's been a lot of shit that I've seen over the years. So if something's wrong with it, I definitely know exactly where the fuck it's coming from at this point. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get this thing knocked out, and then we'll roll it outside, and yeah, that'll be pretty much it, man. So I gotta get these sway bar links put in. These are the hardest part of doing this shit, because you never want to go in the right way until you get one side in. Then I go to the other side, and then just knock that out. But yeah, we'll get this shit knocked out, and then whenever I'm finished, I'll show y'all pretty much the last fucking inside view of it, and then I'll pull it out, and then we'll look outside if it ain't fucking pouring. So let's get to it. All right, got her finished up. So just torqued the wheels, got the sway bar links installed. Everything is tight, good to go now. So now all I'm gonna do is pull it out here in the rain real quick. I'll do the driving test and all that shit probably tomorrow. I don't want to get on the road with the tires like how this one is, just because I don't want to be, yeah, sliding out and shit. But I'll drive it probably in the morning, whenever I come back by here and double check everything. But yeah, man, everything looked good. So it's sitting pretty high. Everything up under here looks clean, good to go. And yeah, man. This is it. So 7 and 9 Maxtrac set at 9 in the front. I think it's got stock blocks in the rear. So yeah, everything's looking good. I just pulled it out, made sure everything's settled into place. So I'll just double check everything in the morning and torque everything down, so that way I can at least double check, make sure everything is good to go before he hits the road, because I think he got a 40 or 45 minute drive. But yeah, man, she looking good. Make me miss my Tahoe and shit. I miss these body styles, I ain't gonna lie to you. But I think I'm gonna go round body anyways. But yeah, man, she looking good. Got a good lean. She fine. So go follow them on Instagram right there. If y'all want to check out more of his build after the channel. But yeah, man, nice one. So yeah, man, about to go ahead and get some clips and shit like I usually do for the TikTok. Follow me on the TikTok. I'm trying to do something with that too, as well as the YouTube and shit. Just do like any big build that I do on there, just short clips. But yeah, man, she good to go. So catch y'all in the next one. This will probably be a shorter video, I ain't gonna lie to you, because it weren't too much to do. No rear lift, just front. So yeah, man, check y'all out in the next one. Appreciate y'all for watching.